Hey there, internet crowds! Starstic's the name, and Deus Ex is my game. Today, after having picked all the stuff you could find in the internet go, we're going to leave in company of Joke. We're gonna go to Hong Kong! Yup, sounds festive. So there's quite a bit of things around here, stuff, the cameras, all that. I will explain that. Brother told us that he would made it out. Well, I guess we have no choice but to believe him. I don't know what he's gonna do because, well, the chopper will be gone already and the walls seem a bit high. And you know, our mom forbade us to climb the fence. So I don't really know what we'll do, but told us he would. So, okay, Jock,
You know to meet me.
let's go.
Daedalus. He called himself Daedalus.
A friend of yours?
Nope. I came because I owe your brother Paul a few favors. Come on, let's go. I'm gonna take you to Hong Kong.
Can you put me
So,
in contact with Tracer Tom?
I know a place where we can touch down
Wow.
the city, but
Great.
Tom is very suspicious
Beautiful.
of foreigners. You'll have to earn the trust of your brother's allies. They'll know how to find Tom.
Great. Let's go.
wouldn't it be
Time to see
easier
this
if
stealth
Paul was
copter
coming
is
with
worth
me?
all of us. MJ-12 is a facility in Hong Kong, and they'll be watching for us.
I mean, I understand that Paul doesn't come when he's dead, you know, because, well, basically he's dead, huh? Right? But here Paul's alive, so couldn't he come with us to help us with his friends in Hong Kong? I mean, he knows them, he needs them, because his kill switch has been activated too. Apparently he's able to walk, he's able to talk, so that shouldn't be a problem.
MJ-12 must want you bad. Locked on the chopper and had the nav computer fly us straight in. My stores are shut. My weapons are locked. Weapon lock switch is on flight control deck 1. Get me back online or we're dead meat.
Okay, so in the future, the secret organization have a technology to take control of your chopper and force it to take down, to go down. Well, future might be pretty interesting. This area is really small. There's a few tricks in here. Most of them are useless, but I will try to display them anyway. First thing you got to look for when you're entering the room. Yup. Infinite healing, infinite energy. Don't be afraid, my child, for the Megbot is always going to help you. And the devil sent the beast on earth with wrath, because he knows the time is short. These two guys around here, they're just, you know, on the roof, but there's no point in killing them. But you know my policy about letting survivors, particularly with the MG-12 who are really motherfuckers.
Company.
Yeah, don't be afraid of you, Wolf, I explained to you. Oops. Ah! Well, I just wanted to show that to you. Those two guys, there's no point in killing them. You might say, hey man, no point. There's a... Ah! You might think, hey man, no point. There's a freaking crate just right here. Yeah, well, the crate, yeah. The crate is pretty useless, actually. The crate only contains swords. Swords are a white weapon which has been invented around the 5th century. No, just kidding. Yeah, swords are white weapons. They take, I think, 3 or 4 spaces on the line in the inventory. They're the strongest white weapon up to now in the game. So if you want a strong one, I guess you could take it. However, I don't think it's really, you know, good choice. Can't open it yet. There's a whole vent shaft system around here that you can access by here, for example. And there's a little secret in the vents which is supposed to help actually doesn't help. There's a lot of people down here, so I advise that you begin by the top. Always be on the top. Yep, that's an advice I give to everyone, including your mother. Always be on the top. Okay, what's in there? Nothing. Great. Let's open the weapon bay. Well, you could unlock munitions if there was a chopper just right here, but actually there isn't. You can also make the platform go up and down. I'm actually gonna make it go up because it will have a use later. And again, could access to the vent shaft by here. And as you've seen, yes, there's this vent shaft in this room too. So technically, I guess you could go in here without having code to the door. But I'm not too keen on exploring vent shafts because I really think that's a boring thing. You know, it's like kinda playing Metroid with a mothball, but even slower, you know. So yeah, it gives you the access to, yeah, you recognize that door, it's here. There's a funny glitch too, when you get close to the door it kinda disappears, that's odd. I've often wished that you could take that. Assuming it's what I think, being a big, a heavy cannon, you know, kinda like the heavy in Team Fortress. Oh, sorry, in Team Fortress 2, yeah, because that's what the kids like, right? Team Fortress 1 was for soccer, huh? Yeah, I'm an old player. I'm in Team Fortress 1. I thought it was, at the time, the greatest multiplayer game ever. You might think of things, but I don't care, honestly. Here is a code for, well, something I'm going to show you. It's still it's written in French, but it has something to do with a valve and cleaning the system. Let's show you what it does exactly. Let's go for a ride in the vent shafts, which are not really vent shafts anyway. Joe, can you commentary?
Careful down there. That fueling equipment was installed by the lowest bidder. One time I had to fly a couple of gas technicians to the emergency room.
Yeah, because you know, Joe has seen a lot of things in life, and part of his job was to take care of the workers, you know. So let's see, what was that code already? 99871. Okay. I advise that before doing the code, have a biocombination, have a biosuit, sorry, or use your modes to resist the toxins, or be prepared to run, because, or know the way out, you know, because what it's gonna do is that all the gas that is in here
We just released
is
poison
gonna be
gas at
dropped
lower levels.
in the vent system.
Suitor, get out of there.
Yeah, I know. It looked like I was in the cloud for seconds, and that it only began to work after a few times. Yeah, I never understood quite well. Several ways to get out. You know, there's a biosuit here. If you wanted to use it, well, you could have came from here, taken the biosuit. Be careful though, because when you go to the biosuit, you'll end up. If you get up, you'll end up in here. Read what? Warning, military robots, stand clear. I guess it is clear. Be careful around the bots. They could fuck you. So yeah, I'll show you what it's supposed to do, but not doing it all. Yep, meeting room. See the gas? Supposed to kill them. What the problem, you ask? No one is in the cloud. So you think, hey, I'm gonna run around, you know, they're gonna walk in the gas. Doesn't do anything to them. The gas is completely useless. I've never found a way to use it properly. It kills one freaking guy. One. Well, doesn't seem like a good deal, huh? Well, I've seen there was quite a bunch of rockets, actually. I'm wondering, should I use my... Yeah, I should. Sure I should! Though, using the rocket launcher as an obvious side effect, but sometimes people don't think about it. If you use your rocket launcher, the bodies explode. You're gonna say, oh, well, who cares? Yeah, who cares, but you know, in the bodies there are also the ammos. So you lose all the ammo that the guy would have potentially dropped, that you could have picked up. So if you're a bit short on ammo, like I actually am, especially with the assault rifle, I only have 4 clips. I advise you don't do it this way. I just didn't feel like losing my time, but camera here. Well, you don't care because there's one turret on the top of the building and that's it. Not like you could have any trouble. I thought there was one in the toilet, but apparently it's gone out already. But I can assure you that there's someone in the restrooms. I think he's in front of the mirror. They spend a lot of time in front of the mirrors in this game, you know? Seems like they're a bit, well, happy about how they are. Formation stuff, about a new kind of technological improvement called gunshot detector. I've only seen 1 or 2 in the whole game. Basically, those are supposed to ring when someone is using a gun, so the police can be on them. Well, actually here it's not really the police, more of the MG12, you know. Because remember, we're in Hong Kong, and this game has a very American point of view. So of course, Hong Kong is only populated by triad gangs, corruption. You know, no one's really clear in Hong Kong. Yup, security code. I don't recall what it's used for, but I guess we'll see that soon. Wasting rockets for a few credits. Well, I guess it's a good deal because the rockets you get a lot in the game, and in fact, well, it does that to me. I don't know if it does that to you, but I tend to